I love real rappers.
Real rapper shit. Go! First up, we got a portrait of a moon and it's blue when it's over top a pool and it's shining like a diamond. It was painted with a spoon and the artist killed 20 people with a harpoon and damn, all them 20 people they was wildin'. Oh. It's a rare painting and the styling. Nice. All the paperwork on it is valid. Good. We gon' start to bid 100,000, 100,000 bid, 1 and 20 bid. Do I hit 130, 1 and 30 bid? Do I hit 141 and 40 bid? Do I hit 150? Thank you, 1 and 50, $100,000 bid. Do I hit 1 and 60?
Real rapper shit. Real rapper shit. Real rappers. The real rapper. Try to say I ain't no real rapper now. It's crazy to me because they thought we was gonna do real rapper shit. Real rapper shit. Real rapper shit. Hey, y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy Prince RAZI. And we here on the Real Rapper Shit podcast. And this is the first, I know the other one, we thought it was the first episode. It ain't the real first episode. This is the first real, official, no deal, no Skrilla, real episode, Real Rapper Shit podcast with the realest rapper I know, Crank Lucas.
Yes, sir. What's happening? Thanks for having me, bro.
Man, you know what it is, bro. This ain't nothing to it, man. We here vibing out, man. See, people don't understand. Me and Crank done did multiple shows and events together, which just may not be posting it all the time and stuff, but man, we really tapped in for real in real life, man. It's a pleasure to have the real icon here that really spit, bro. Yeah. Like, I gotta give you your flowers on that, bro. You a real life spitter, man. When did you start rapping?
97.
How old were you?
11.
Damn.
Yeah, 97. I was 11 years old. My sister, for some reason, I asked her this last year. For some reason, unbeknownst to me, of all things she could have bought me, she bought me Busta Rhymes When Disaster Strikes. And I just kept playing that shit. And I was like, I want to do this shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Man, that's what's up, dog. So, and that's fast. That's funny because I feel like one of the first viral moments that I seen from you was Busta shouting you out on it.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Full circle moment. Hell yeah.
His name is Crank Lucas.
Crank Lucas.
Crank Lucas.
Dope name.
Yeah, Crank Lucas.
Crank Lucas.
It's incredible.
How'd that feel when he did that?
Oh man, it was love. Like, you know the power of the internet and everything and the potential of doing stuff, so it could reach out to people. But just seeing it, how it all came together, because that shit could have took 6 months. It could have took 2 years. Like, it was literally like, I posted the video. I had been posted the video, but once I posted the reel up and I tagged him and everything, the campaign started. And I want to say within like 3-4 days, it was like, yo, Busta just reshared your shit. What? So
that's tough, dog.
It was love, yeah.
That's tough, man. So like, who's your top 5 favorite artists
of all time?
All time.
Jay-Z's my favorite rapper. And my top 5 is Jada, M. This is such a difficult question.
Jada, M.
Jada, M. Cam is in my top 10. He's not in my top 5. It's really like Pop, Biggie, and Nas, and I'd be choosing between, because Biggie's kind of like, Biggie only had 2 albums. He didn't live long enough, so it's kind of like crazy with Big. So I know that's 6. Shit. Yeah. 10 is easier for me. 5 is difficult. 10 is like, I can let's go. I can throw Scarface in there. So J, M, Nas, Big, Pop, Jada, Cam, Face, 2 more people.
All those are real rappers too, like real rappers.
Sean Price.
I thought you were about to say 5. Sean Paul. Oh, Sean Paul.
Nah. Sean Price is in my top 5. So Sean Price, and then number 10 outside of me. I'm gonna get back to you on that 10, and that's in no particular order. But Jay-Z is.
They popped up in your head already. Your number 10. They already popped up in your head. You just ain't say nothing.
As far as just rappers, like motherfuckers that can just spit, rapidy rappers. That's a tough one. That last spot, it's gonna come to me though.
Man, I got the same top 5. Always, I feel like I got a million clips saying this. Just like I say, my daddy is a bass player, but it's no order.
You do always say that too.
Kanye, Big Sean, Drake, 50 Cent.
Okay. T-Pain, Kanye, Big Sean, Drake, 50 Cent.
And I stand on that 5. That hasn't moved. normally people, you know what I'm saying, new artists come through and they might change and may switch up here and there. Like that top 5 has been solid because I feel like they played such a pivotal role in how I make music.
That's what it is. It's like the role that they played in your just your whole scope of everything. Like I didn't even put Busta in my top 10. He's definitely pivotal as far as like, you know, what I consider music and rapping and everything. But just like all these other names have made so much of an impact on me as far as like what is rapping and, you know, how to thoroughly do it. The name that did pop in my head, but I don't put them in my top 10, and this is a group, but of course 666, Hypnotize Minds, like that right there is like, that definitely taught me a lot.
What's your dream collab? If you had to pick one artist that like the label come to you,
Quincy
like
Jones.
Okay.
Rest in peace.
All right, so if they come to you and they say Quincy Jones is a great producer, great, you can't ever deny, dog, straight up. What the fuck? I gotta put this shit on Do Not Disturb.
I love Red.
Man, we back in this mud.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
You want to run it back or you want?
I want to run it. We gonna keep it going.
All right.
I like ghetto shit like that, bro.
I do too.
Talking and shit just flip up in the middle of the shit. I don't really care.
These niggas was on different sides of the couch in the first couple minutes.
Bro, I'm gonna let y'all run with me through the whole process from this shit being on this couch to us getting another location.
Yeah.
Every single part as the fucking podcast grows, I want them to see everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
gonna be real fire one day.
Yeah, it's gonna be super fire for real. It's gonna be a little flame. And that's why we just
RAZI, can you turn your logo down? It's July, nigga.
make sure you don't have no jerry curl that day, nigga. 'Cause I know you was talking about getting that shit
Flammable shit.
for your
I
fucking
was?
yeah, for your next hairdo and shit.
Look.
Make sure you don't have that shit that day.
First of all, you gotta grow hair to perm it. Let's start there.
Bro,
Right.
first time I smelled somebody, I was getting my hair braided. You need something?
Nah, I'm good.
One day I was getting my hair braided and I was at the shop. And I was like, yo, what is this smell? It was this granny in the front, bro. I was asking about styling, like, yo, what the fuck is that smell, bro? Jerry curl was fucking
How long
flake.
ago did you cut your shit?
It was a year. I cut it New Year's Eve last year.
Okay, alright. Cause I seen the videos and everything, but I seen what the fuck did I see? It was something on your page I seen. I was like, yeah, I keep forgetting this nigga used to have hair and shit.
Yeah, dog.
But it was like recent though. But it was like probably right before I met you.
I'm in talks right now with, you know what I'm saying, the people, the higher ups to move again. And them niggas is trying to convince me to grow it back. And I'm just like,
The higher ups want you to grow your hair.
you know the executive talk shit.
Shouts to Illuminati.
They like get they want to get, hey, RAZI, we need you with the locks back. Nigga, that's gonna be the move.
But what do you think though? Like, is that your look? Like, is that your?
I feel like it was my look for that time.
What is RAZI visually?
I think you elevate. You grow. I started today. Oh, I'm on my Josie shit. Everybody know I'm the pretty boy. You know what I'm saying? I got the fade.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come
right.
through. I'm always gonna have a fresh, crazy ass jacket on. I'm always gonna have some type of fly ass shit.
You always put that shit on.
Hey,
You see me, I be low key. But you know I'm from DC. Y'all Detroit niggas be putting that shit on.
man, come on,
like
we have to, bro.
Y'all stay putting that shit on. You know what I'm saying? Look, the nigga just got the shit on the floor.
Yeah,
like,
I just
come
put
on,
the
Dad.
shades
Like,
on
you
the
know
floor.
what I'm saying? Like,
I
you know
put
what
the
I mean?
shades.
Like, the nigga be, you know what I mean? Shouts to my Detroit niggas.
Hey, man, straight up, man, and everybody is that the Midwest up north. Everybody got their different styles and shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But Detroit definitely and Chicago definitely had that certain style.
So let me ask you this, because Solace told me the answer, but I'm gonna ask you, why do y'all call them buffs?
I honestly don't know. I'm thinking maybe because it's the circle. I don't know.
Solace said because they're made out of buffalo tusks. I said that makes sense, and that's actually like a smart fucking answer. Like,
That does
wasn't
make
like
sense.
yeah. So
And I had no idea that's the reason why.
I'll be wanting to know.
Honestly,
shit
I'm
like
a brand ambassador for them. Those not even Cartiers. Those are designer vintage frames. This is what I'm talking about. They actually just asked if they could have a commercial. I'm gonna put a commercial in there next
Product
time.
placement.
Vintage
Hey,
frames.
sponsored by.
You know what I'm saying? You can find them at Fix Plaza. And you already know what time it is. It's time to re-up on my vintage frames. This is the only place that I get my designer shades from. Frame of Mind at Fix Plaza. Come on.
You. Welcome to Frame of Mind.
How are you? Hey.
Good to see you.
Yeah, that's us. Yeah, that's us. Yeah, that's us.
Mr. Brent RAZI, Mr. Press RAZI. Yes, they serve champagne here too. Which ones are you thinking about getting, bro?
Every pair is so important to figure out which ones you want to get.
I've seen you wear like the circular ones, and that seemed to be like your popular one.
I love the circles.
This is awesome. This is awesome. I love this one.
Once again, this is Frame of Mind at Fix Plaza, the one and only place to get your designer frames in Atlanta. You know where to go.
Ooh, RAZI.
Y'all better send that check through.
Frame of Mind.
Cause Crank Lucas ain't cheap.
They got a picture of me in there when you go in there.
For real.
One time I was sitting there kicking it back and I got a DM from one of my lady friends. She's like, "Is this you?" And it was a picture of me in the motherfucking window with my suit on. I was like, "That is me." Niggas owe me more glasses.
Right.
That's some money. Yeah, man. So
Nah, that's what's up, man. Shout out to the
shout out to
brand.
Frame of Mind, man.
Listen, and that's what it's all about. Like, it's crazy how nowadays it's like you're an artist last. Get everything else before that. You gotta act. You don't gotta be on TikTok doing dances and shit. But you gotta be an influencer. You gotta have a personality. You gotta, unless your music and your whatever you selling, your main thing is that great that you can just float through with that. Like, you gotta tackle all these different things.
That's one thing I kind of love about it too. It's
The challenge of it all.
It's the entertainment industry.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You gotta be. You don't. At this point, you can't just be the best rapper no more. You can't just be the best singer. You have to be the best entertainer.
Who you think was the first rapper that was like, this motherfucker's an entertainer? Like, LL, of course, but like, you know what I mean?
Cube. From my recollection, from my retrospective, impactive terminology of the constipation.
I would say, and even leaving out certain names, I would say L, I would say Ice-T, then I would say Cube. Just time-wise, like timeline-wise.
Yeah, timeline. I'm just saying as far as
But
when
yeah.
I was a kid and what I saw.
Hell yeah.
Because I probably know Ice Cube from Friday before I knew about his music. And he was well into making music.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Because what I was about to ask you, you know, these kids be like, Ice Cube, you remember the Boondock Ice Cube? He was a gangster rapper. Like, I know him from Are We There Yet? Nah, nigga, this nigga was the most gangster rapper.
man.
Like, he was that nigga. Shout out to Cube, man.
I was a kid watching Friday thinking they was smoking cigarettes. I didn't know what the hell they was smoking. But I remember watching that, man. Cube definitely deserve his flowers, man. Shout out to Cube.
Shout out to Cube. My first time seeing Friday was me and my parents sitting in my parents' bedroom. They was in the bed. I was sitting on the floor at the head of their bed, and we was watching Friday VHS tape. We rented it from, I think it was called Video Outlet or some shit back in the DMV. And because I remember the commercial. I remember seeing the commercial for Friday, like, Ice Cube is in a movie called
Right.
Friday?
Friday.
What the fuck is a Friday? Like, why is it called Friday?
Yeah.
Then I seen it, I was like, yo, this shit. Then it becomes a cult classic.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
But the beautiful thing, and this is going, y'all Detroit niggas, y'all can dress.
Yeah.
DC niggas, we can dress. We do a bunch of shit. Them Cali niggas, that writing, that screenplay shit, they got that shit down. Like, Cube actually wrote good shit.
Man, what?
Like, imagine, don't imagine, but imagine if he sold that script and then John Singleton got his hands on it, or somebody that's black adjacent that's actually like a great director got that. And DJ Pooh did an amazing job. Shout out to DJ Pooh. DJ Pooh,
Shout out to DJ Pooh, man.
Started following me too. That's my nigga.
Man,
But
everybody
imagine-
follow you.
Yeah, man, this shit been crazy, bro. Bobby Brown, fucking Angela Means, who played Felicia on Friday. She followed. Shouts to Angela Means.
Yep.
Fucking Shaka Khan commented on something. Sheila Esposito commented on something. For those of y'all that don't know, that's Sheila E. Like,
she leave, man.
just saying these names, yeah, bruh. I'm like, yo, I got Sheila and Shaka, nigga.
You going crazy, bro.
It's going crazy.
I ain't gonna sit here and lie, bro. I really be having conversations with myself because we are friends. I consider you a friend. I be sitting here thinking to myself, like, man, I just be calling this nigga or getting on your live and say the most retarded ass shit. I'm like, I need to be in the lab with you, figuring this shit out. Like, I just be friends with your ass, just get on your live and say retarded ass shit. I'm like, man, I might want to figure this shit out so I can quit my job. This point, I love y'all, but for real.
Keep it as long as you can.
Let me figure this out.
It's just you know, for me, what it was is like, so I was working this warehouse job called Optoro. That was the name of the job. And it was a warehouse that serviced this website called Blink, BLINQ. It was like a smaller version of Amazon.
Yeah.
I actually loved that job because we was getting all types of shit. We used to get, I didn't eat the shit, but like we would get like bison jerky. You ever seen bison jerky, my nigga?
Nah.
Right. We got wrestling encyclopedia books. We got there's a alternate DC universe where there's a black Superman and he's the president of the United States, but a black person came up with that and it's based off of Barack Obama. They have an action figure for this nigga. We got the action figure for this nigga. Like we used to get all these, and these are just some of the items we used to get. So lost that job, ended up working another warehouse job, lost that job. I said, before I get my next job, I'm gonna focus on selling beats online.
Yeah.
I started making skits to promote my beats. That was 10 years ago.
Damn. Even when you say that, you said it like my producer, Shxt. Shxt is my producer, man, from Florida. I don't think you ever got a chance to meet him.
No, I haven't met him yet.
But he was in my circle real tough. He's in Texas now. But I used to tell him all the time, because he made beats like, bro, I stopped making beats because of him. I'm a producer first.
Yeah.
This nigga was making beats so fast, bro. I was like, bro.
I don't want to do it no more.
I don't even want to do it no more because he's making them so quick. I'm like, shit, bro. Like, but he had them and it was so quick and the quality was so good. And I was like, bro, I just started making a beat story for him. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to get him out of work. Bro,
yeah,
you making these beats in 30 minutes. Like, I'll be in the middle of recording on one of the beats. He be on the laptop, quiet as hell. Like, bro, listen to this. That motherfucker cracking. The beat cracking. This nigga, I've been recording for 30 minutes, bro. So I always was on that shit, man. Shout out to BeatStars. I was always trying to get my dog in that wave of that online.
I am team Airbit, so shouts to Airbit as
too.
well. But yeah, shouts to all the shouts to all the producers, man. Look, I had to come up with something to set myself apart. Yeah. Now, prior to that, what happened was the way that it happened was I have a homeboy named KM. Shout out to my nigga K.
Yeah.
Unbeknownst to me, he was studying social media, Facebook specifically, for a whole year.
Yeah.
I was studying YouTube for a whole year. So before I was even doing the skits, I was remaking niggas' beats and posting them on my YouTube channel. So I did the I don't got no type.
Oh yeah.
I remade that.
Because they be wanting them instrumentals too. Because
they didn't have the instrumentals out, so we remake them, say this is the beat, and that was a way to get people to your channel.
Yeah.
And my shit was so accurate to the point, like Complex Magazine interviewed Ray Shrimmer, but they used my beat in their interview
instead of the one that was.
You know how I knew it was my beat?
Huh?
Cause my tag was in the motherfucker. I did that. I did I Don't Fuck With You.
Yeah.
I did the Big Sean Jones. I did E40 got the song Choices. Everybody got choices.
Yeah.
Nope.
Damn.
Yep. So I was doing all these beats. So I was building up my
repertoire,
my YouTube channel, just off the beats and everything. So then once I had the idea to do a skit, I was like, okay, I'm gonna act in it and I'm gonna rap in it, but I'm using it to sell the beats. That shit went crazy.
Yeah.
Here we are, 10
so
years
then
later.
You got the YouTube and you build everything up off of that shit, man.
Yeah.
That's dope as hell. I ain't have no intentions of asking you all that. But that's why I said I just want to be natural on this shit, bro. And that shit is dope as hell to get the real authentic story as to how...
Your natural black ass better have some natural motherfucking questions for me, nigga.
Crank Lucas.
Nigga, I'll get on here and talk about anything I want to.
That's what the fuck I'm here to do. Bro, this is the spot where we go in there and we have
Alright, so let me tell y'all why Satan is the best. You know how dope you gotta be for God to say, you not only have the music industry, you have the whole planet Earth. Nigga, that's gangster, nigga.
Yeah.
After you done betrayed God.
Yeah.
That's why I'm a 3-6 Mafia fan.
Hey, I'm gonna let that man ride on that, man. Praise God. Hallelujah. For me.
Me too. Me too. But we love. God loves all His people.
He
right?
does. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. So
what's the show called? I Love Lucifer?
No. This is Real Rapper Shit Podcast.
This is Real Rapper Shit Podcast. Let's talk about some real rapper shit.
Real Rapper Shit Podcast, man. So, with all this real rapper shit that's going on, you excited for K-Dot performing at the Super Bowl, dog?
Am I excited? I'm not excited. That fucking Dr. Dre jump was the best.
That was crazy.
Yes, it was better than Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you why. Production-wise, that was a production.
Yeah.
That was a full-on
better
production.
than Michael Jackson. I don't know, bro. I ain't tripping. See,
bro, Mike.
I let you slide with the Satan shit.
Okay, all right. I let Satan slide, but we're not going. All right, think about this though. Performance-wise, I'm just talking about the show, the actual production of the show.
Yeah.
Michael, I just watched it, and I timed it. Michael popped out the stage, and he stood still for, I think it was like a minute and 40-something seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Then he turned his head for another like almost minute. Then he started performing. Iconic as shit. But the production of it was different. When you look at what they did in LA with Dre bringing Snoop, 50, Mary, Kendrick, they had the whole like map of Compton out there on the field. They actually had a time lapse video of them building that set. I like watching like the sets being built and everything. Just the production of it all. Obviously, I'm not saying, and this is what I be getting into with people about, is like, me saying this is not saying that these are better artists than Michael Jackson. I'm just saying like that particular event was what it was. When you look at the Michael Jackson Super Bowl, you got to think about this. That was 1994.
Yeah.
My Cowboys won the Super Bowl that year, by the way.
That's what's up.
When you look at that performance, it's two sides to it. So the first side is the crowd wasn't really rocking with him. But why wasn't the crowd rocking with him? Because the crowd is majority 30, probably 35-year-old white men. Mm. They're not fanning out for Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
And you see that in the crowd when you look at the crowd. Because that's who used to be able to afford those tickets.
Yeah, yeah.
Now the NFL is family friendly.
Yeah,
They want
everybody
everybody
to come.
You know what I mean? But what the crowd did do is they participated, because everybody turned them pictures around when he did Heal the World, and they all had them big ass drums. I'm like, nigga, you do the Super Bowl and you get the crowd at the Super Bowl to participate in your performance. Like, that shit was dope. So,
but honestly though, Michael is the greatest entertainer of all time, bro. Of all time. Greatest performer of all time. You gotta think about that was Michael. When was it? 94.
Yeah,
94, and we talking about it took what 2022.
If that's the one that you want to put up against it, so you're saying hands down, overall, nobody's ever consistently given a greater show than Michael Jackson
in the concert ever, or are you talking about Super Bowl?
In the concert, just period.
Yeah, nobody.
Okay.
The only person I say I put next to Michael Jackson is Beyonce.
Okay.
And then I put Chris after her.
Who's after that? Give me your top 5. Yeah, give me your top 10. So you got 6 more people. Yes, yeah, like show wise, like that's a strong 4. That's a strong.
I don't know if
4.
I can really I can't give you a solid top 10 performance, but I've been to a lot of different concerts, and I will say that to get back on topic where I was going at. Kendrick gave one of the greatest hip hop concerts that I ever been to ever. Hip hop. To be on the stage by himself. I saw him at the Georgia Bulldogs game when he was at the playoffs.
Okay.
And he came and did the halftime show, and that shit was bananas, bro.
It was better than Jello Ball.
I might fall on a nigga.
I love real
rapper shit. What I was saying was, yeah, that boy K-Dot had the best rap concert I've been to.
Okay. So,
best overall concert, you ain't gonna believe who I say is the best overall concert I ever went to.
Who?
You ain't gonna believe it.
George Clinton?
Black Eyed Peas.
Oh, I could believe that. I could definitely believe that.
And I've seen Beyonce live.
I could believe that. You know, Will.i.am, that's my nigga too. Like, shout out to Will.i.am. Yeah, that when you have musical motherfuckers that actually give a fuck about their art and their craft, that goes into the show as well. So you're gonna get that. Mm-hmm. And the conversation that I have had with a couple people, again, MJ is my favorite, like hands down the GOAT. But from time to time, I'll say certain things like, well, MJ didn't do this and MJ didn't do that. And it's not to down Michael, it's just more so, I just speak facts. Dancing wise, I say Chris Brown, in my opinion, is probably a better dancer. He should be a better dancer because he had to learn from Michael.
Right.
And Usher.
You gotta always evolve.
You gotta always evolve. And I was like, Michael ain't never did all them flips and shit. Niggas be like, Michael didn't have to. Yeah, he didn't have to, but that adds into it as well. That's like saying Michael Jordan didn't have to hit all them threes. Okay, but Steph Curry learned how to do it. Right. And you know what I mean?
I'm not mad at you for saying Chris is a better dancer. I wouldn't disagree with you. I think Chris is a better dancer. And Michael is my favorite of all time. I wouldn't even be an entertainer. I wouldn't say that. It's my dad first, but then Michael. I wouldn't be an entertainer if it weren't for Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't be mad at you for saying that that's a valid point. Chris can dance better.
Yeah.
But can he stand in one spot and make people faint? No.
Nobody can do that. What is that? When I was young, my parents said excitement. I'm like, okay, I've been excited for shit, but I've never been like so excited, like, oh my God.
They was letting me tweaking.
Like, and it's like the impact that you have, because that goes beyond music. It's his spirit. It's he had this gentleness about him that he exuded until you hear his real voice. Yeah. And like the nigga's like really a gangsta ass nigga from Gary, Indiana, for real. Hey, but
pause. I was talking about that boy Shxt, dog. This nigga said y'all gotta do a song together. This nigga don't know we got a song together on his beat.
Oh, it's on his beat. And it's on his beat, right? Fast.
It's on your beat. You saw that natural pen?
Yeah, that was natural, yeah.
That was crazy as hell.
The sandwich did that.
Yeah.
Nah, but for real though.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we cooking up, man. We putting it together.
Man, I swear, man, we got it together, man. Everything happens for a reason. Everything is in due time. And I'm just grateful, man. I'm grateful to have you as a friend, bro, to have such a talent. Have you as an internet mentor, and to be able to watch your greatness and continue to be great with everything that you do, man.
Nah, likewise.
This is just starting. I already know it.
Likewise, you know, my thing with people is like, and shouts to D-Rob, that's how I even met you and shit. My thing is, when I meet people and I see that they serious about what they do and they actually putting action behind their words, that's where the respect level comes into play. Everybody and their mama got ideas, but what are you doing with it?
Right.
I say this to people all the time. Creatives create. If you don't create, you're not creative. You're imaginative.
Facts.
Creators actually create things. We actually take the work and do the action to put these things together.
You gotta do something.
You said, all I need is my logo. I got the camera. I got the couch. Let's go. You ain't sit here and say, oh, I gotta get this venue and I got stuff for this. I gotta make sure I got this and that third. Like, all that shit is just stifling you. That's just a bunch of excuses.
You miss every shot you don't take.
Facts.
I'm shooting that motherfucker. Like, that motherfucker may not go in every single time, but if I shoot that bitch 10 times and they go in once or twice, that's 2 shots that I would have never made.
And you start underneath the cup. Then you move back to the free throw. Then you move to the 3-point. Then you move to half court. Then you move to the Sprite machine.
Yeah.
And before you know it, you in the parking lot like Steph Curry, knocking them bitches down.
Facts.
So that's it's just the progress of it all. And so many people's, I'm a rapper, I'm an artist, I'm an entrepreneur. Nah, you're not none of them things. You're not even a business owner. Just because you got an LLC don't mean you got a business, nigga. Nah. You have a thing that's going on, but you're not putting the work into. Come on, bro. Come on.
You gotta move, man. You gotta move. And I don't even know. I guess I gotta credit my pops on that too. You know what I'm saying? As far as the motivation to make this shit shake. But it's just like, for me, I'm like, I feel like you wasting. If you know that you're talented, I always call us X-Men. We X-Men. If we producing, we rapping, we singing, you know what I'm saying? We creating, we doing the videos, doing the logos, doing album art. You're literally a mutant.
Right.
What's the point of being a mutant and having all those gifts if you're not saving nobody? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point of having those gifts and not utilizing them? I think that's like what motivates you to keep doing this shit?
I met this dude years ago. I was talking to this chick, and she was a hood chick, super duper hood. Love her to death though, and she was so hood. She was so hood. Her whole family lived in the same complex. Damn. So we over her mother's house, a couple buildings away, and it was this dude in there, another hood ass nigga. He in there cracking jokes, singing and shit.
Yeah.
Dude, see me, he's like, "Are you the dude to be on Facebook?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, shit, I thought it was you." So he dips off into the kitchen. Mm-hmm. So I start laughing. Me and her start laughing. Then, like 2 minutes later, he dips from the kitchen into the bedroom. So we laughing again. So me and her just talking for a second. So she's like, "Let me go check on this nigga real quick." This is like a family friend of theirs.
Yeah.
She goes in the bedroom. She comes back out the bedroom. She looks at me. She says, "Come here." And then she walks out the bedroom. She goes, finds her sister, said, "Come here." We walk in the bedroom. This nigga is sitting on the bed crying. This nigga said, "Bruh, for the last 3 years, your videos have been keeping me from killing people." Damn. And my homegirl's sister's son was in the room when he said that. He was like, "You remember that nigga? Woo, bop, bop, I'm wondering." He was like, you was about to. He was like, "Bro, you should be calming me down." And he's like a funny dude, but you never know what people's going through type shit. Yeah. So that right there, I was like, "Bro, you about to get me started." Like, but when I say crying, I'm talking about like, bro, bawling, boo-hoo, crying. Like, yeah. He said, I'm gonna follow you on Facebook and I'm gonna put such and such the boo-hooer, so you know that it's me. Like, but the nigga really was bawling out of his eyes, crying. He was like, "That's how much you're it." I get those messages all the time. Yo, I just lost my auntie. I lost my mom a month ago. This last 6 months been terrible for me. I got cancer, this, that, and third. And me watching your content has been helping me out. Like, that's the superheroism of it for me.
And that's what's up, dog. I love hearing it, bro. That's a blessing, man. Yeah. That's walking in your purpose.
Exactly.
And that's doing exactly what God has you here to do for every single day. That's what I always ask him to use me. Like, I pray every single day. Yeah. And I get in there and I ask him to use me for whatever it is that I need to be used for. I know that everybody looks up and they look up to us. You know what I'm saying? When you're a public figure, you're a public figure. Yeah. What are you motivating them to do? Right. You know what I'm saying? Where are you steering them to do? Because you never know how many people. It don't even necessarily be kids. It'll be a lot of grown ass dudes that's boo-hooing, looking at you, and they are watching your every move and they motivated by you. What do you do? Because
think about Martin, the show. Yeah. Think about like you're giving me a temporary escape from everything that I have to deal with, and it's bringing me joy, and it's filling this void that's inside of me, even if it's artificial. Yeah. It's real. But even if what I'm watching is artificial, like, it's giving me a temporary reprieve from everything I have to deal with in life. And I'm just so appreciative of you for that. Yeah. Like, there's power behind that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The other thing that you just said, purpose. Everything that I'm doing, my life has been set up to do that. Yeah. Like, I was born in a musical city, to a musical family, to a spiritual church family. Like, I have all this firepower that goes into who I ended up ultimately becoming. It's like, cause I don't know, bro. I be feeling like before we got here, we probably signed a contract. Like, all right, what you want to do? You want to do? And not everybody has that choice, obviously, because a lot of people got dealt difficult hands, and we're all human, so we all get dealt
every once in a while.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But it's just like, damn, like, did I make the right decision before I got here? Like, did I pick the right family? I'm part of the 20% of the black community that grew up with both parents in the household. Yeah. So when you talk about your father all the time, I love that. Yeah. Because that's the importance of it. My music shit comes from my father. Yeah. I mean, my whole family, but my father specifically. Mm-hmm. I love that shit. He plays guitar. Tough. He gigs. He's supposed to retire 2 years ago. This nigga's still working, but he gigs. All the fuck he does is play for churches and different bands and shit. He's nasty on the guitar.
Bass guitar or guitar?
Just lead guitar.
That's what's up. Yeah, that's what's up.
They had the most expensive guitars I've ever seen in my life. Like, bro, like, this nigga's a beast, and he's just a musician. He's a musician. Yeah.
But that's because they grew up in that time.
Facts.
They grew up when there was the SOS band. Frankie Beverly and Maze. I don't know exactly what your dad's age, but if he grew up, you know what I'm saying?
He was born in 1961, so
yeah, I'm not
we
too,
talking
not
about
too
like late
far
set.
off.
We
My
talking about
pops
60s,
was
70s.
66.
Yeah, so he 5 years
67.
older than yours. Yeah, so same shit, same exact shit. Like, what did your father do? You said he played bass?
Bass guitar.
See,
my
father, I've never seen my father actually play a bass. Of course he can because he plays guitar. I've always been the bass player and the piano player. But that's interesting. That's what I'm saying. Like, bruh, just that whole time period. And then again, what you might not know specifically, DC is a very musical city. Yeah. Like, we invented a lot of shit when it comes to music. And the funk music back in the day, the go-go, all of that. Yeah. Like, yeah, so my whole family is musicians. Every male, all of my uncles, every single of my uncles are musicians.
That's dope as hell. It's not like that for me. It was just my pops and his kids. Yeah. Everybody that he shot out was 100% musician. Right. My brother's a music professor at Albany State.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
So he used to come to my crib. I had that same piano I got in the studio right now. He used to come there and do he used to do marching band arrangements on my shit, on my piano. That's and would leave like every summer. This is like when I was a kid. So I would get back and I would literally mimic it. Like whatever he recorded, I would mimic that shit and play it back. Yeah. Fast forward 20 years years later, and I'm going to, he's a music high school teacher, and I'll go to the marching band, and this nigga has got the marching band playing the music that he was arranging.
That's crazy.
20 years ago at my crib on my keyboard.
That's crazy.
So and it was songs that our dad used to play for us. I'm like, damn. At that time, I didn't even know he wanted to be a music teacher. I didn't even know that. I had no idea.
You don't even know.
That's what he was doing.
Shit and it's like, what the fuck?
Like, what is this nigga doing?
Yo,
manifesting.
My father. So it's the church that we went to that I grew up in. We ended up leaving that church. My father, for a hot second, had his own ministry. Like, we was in a hotel, and then we was in like a couple other spots with that. It only lasted for a hot second, but he was doing benediction one day. I'm on the piano. I'm playing the most recent song I learned. Yeah. Everybody got their head bowed down for benediction. Mm-hmm. For some reason, I'm looking into the audience, and I just happened to look my sister's way, and my sister got her head. She popped her head. She's like, "Is that?" I said, "Yes, Prince." I was playing Purple Rain. Yeah. Because that's the song I most recently learned. So for benediction at church, I was playing the chords from Purple Rain. It worked though.
My brother was playing at church all the time. This nigga, we used to play Martin in the middle of the motherfucking preacher.
Down.
Oh, in the middle of the preacher.
That matches though. That's shouting music. That is shouting music. I never thought about that. That actually sounds. That's shouting music.
He's retarded because he'll be looking at me like this.
That's what I'm saying. Dun 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 dun. It's the same as dun 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 dun, and then it's got the organ on it. Yo, that makes so much. That makes it. Thank God it was the first couple seasons and not the. Man, wait. I swear, man. But yeah, dog. Yeah, that makes so much sense, though.
Man, so I always keep it all the way funky with y'all. We shooting this shit on some shit that may not have the capacity of shooting an hour-long Shannon Sharp episode. So with that being said, is there anything that you want to say to the people before we go ahead and wrap this shit up?
You don't even got a speech impediment like Shannon Sharp, nigga. You speaking very motherfucking.
He needs some milk.
First of all, shout out to my nigga RAZI for having me on the pod. Yeah, I definitely appreciate that. We working on a bunch of stuff. We working on some movies this year. We definitely got some more music that we got on the way. I'm working on like 2 projects right now. Stone Cold album is out now on
right now
music platforms. I'm also working on Stone Colder.
Okay, part 2.
Yeah, man.
Still let me hit it. No, didn't.
Look, she. It need to be called. What's part 2 gonna be called? Hit it or it's something I don't know. Shit. But yeah, we got a bunch of new stuff in the works, man, that we putting together. It's just been dope. It's just been a beautiful ride. I'm loving life right now. I'm in a good space right now, so I just want to continue to create and link up with good people like this. This my man right here. If y'all ever see us on live or in person, like we talk a lot of shit to each other, but like that's our brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how you know niggas really fuck with each other. Like we can say the most deprecating shit to one another, but you can't.
At all.
Like, fuck you say?
Right.
I was just repeating what you said. Nah, but I said it. You can't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Swear to God. On site. Especially off the Hennessy. I want to tell everybody right now. Shout out to the brother.
The people's tequila.
Give us a check. That being said, man, Stone Colder, man, got my dog Crank Lucas.
You already know.
Man, you already know what it is, man. The first official episode of Real Rapper Shit Podcast. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. We out.
Yes, sir.
Real rapper shit. Real rapper shit. Real rappers. The real rapper. I'm trying to say I ain't no real rapper now.
It's crazy to me because they thought we wasn't gonna do real rapper shit. Real rapper shit.
Real rapper shit.
Real rapper shit. Hey, man. Real rapper shit.
Real rapper shit, man. Goddamn it. That's when they thought we wasn't gonna do no real rapper shit. More real rapper shit. Man, I told y'all we was gonna do this real rapper shit. It's real rapper shit.
Shxt on the beat.